Barcelona marks the start of the 9th season of the Michelin Le Mans Cup with 35 LMP3 and GT3 cars on track. As a springboard into endurance racing, the series features young and gentleman drivers accompanied by more experienced teammates. They'll compete over 6 rounds in the 2024 calendar, including in mid-June the prestigious Road to Le Mans, the curtain raiser for the legendary 24-hour endurance encounter. 2019, 15-year-old Hadjian David became the youngest ever French Formula 4 champion. And now, after 5 single-seater seasons, he's exploring endurance racing.
Endurance is a good step for myself and even for RSGP as a team. I think LMP2 would have been maybe such a big step to start, and LMP3 is better for the first season, and I'm sure endurance in the end will be a better choice than continuing in single-seater. I think there is more professional driving opportunities in this area.
The driver's a newcomer, the Team 2. French squad RSGP up until now has been well known for its success in Formula Renault.
We know his strengths since a couple of years. We know that he's quite smart, quite complete driver, I would say. For us, it was quite logical that going together in endurance would be a good move.
What is crazy is that we had time to do 4 seasons with a race. So we have the same philosophy. It's like a family for me. I am very close to Thibaut, very close to Cyril. I know them since 2019.
You may not know RSGP as a team, but you will recognise some of the drivers that have been with them since 2011, currently racing in Formula 1 and in hypercars.
It's true that we are focusing a lot on the driver itself. We know that when they start in Formula Regional or even in F4, they don't have a lot of experience, and even if they are talented, they have to learn a lot of things.
I am very happy to work with Fabien Michal, my teammate, very good gentleman and bronze. So hopefully we can fight for the win. I need to improve my endurance skills, which is the most important in this category. Our first pit stop will be a bit tricky, and hopefully we don't do driving mistakes in the race.
Driving the McLaren for the past couple of seasons, and then this year we decided to go and try something new with the 296 and the Le Mans Cup. My teammate Andy did the Ferrari Challenge. He was just starting racing there, and I was his driver coach. I tried to transmit as much as I can my experience to him and show him the way. It's difficult for someone that's not professional to step up to with this machinery. The demands are very high. There's always something new. There's always a new scenario. There's always the track conditions always change.
My career in the motorsport starts when I was old. In the 45 years old. I think that I'm the oldest on the championship. I'm 60 years old. We have decided to race in this championship because we think that our performance and our challenges in this sport will be the best race in Europe, and the level of the Michelin Le Mans Cup is very high. And what we expect is to race and to improve and to learn. I don't imagine our team racing with another thing that it was not Ferrari.
are ready to race in Barcelona. Newcomers RSGP are on the LMP3 pole with Fabian Michel, and it's Matthew Kurzewski of the USA for AF Corsa on the GT3 pole. And we are racing the first start for the season. Fabian Michel, RSGP, with Jamie Falve's Team Virage car from the front row of the grid, challenging on the outside now, shutting the door on his teammate. And that is Oscar Bitter in the second yellow and orange Team Virage car. He's moved into third place. Somebody running very wide through corners 1 and 2. Looks like the ANS Motorsport car. There's into Europol on the outside on the dirt. Oh, and there is the ANS car, and there's been contact with Breton Racing. That was Georgios Kolovos who started that car. So very busy. Cool Racing dropping down the order as well. Not a great start to the season for ANS, the 84 car, or for Breton Racing number 62. It's a really busy start to the season with 28 LMP3 cars all jockeying for position, and the GT3s, I'm sure, are exactly the same. Everybody looking for a little bit of grip on these cooler tyres at the start of the race. AF Corsa 1-2 from Kessel Racing, so it's Ferrari top 3 in GT3. 43 from Europol in 12th place, being chased by Nielsen Racing, the number 7 car. And here's another Europol battle. This time it's Christophe Lapierre, Racing Spirit of Le Mans, who dives to the inside. Car number 10 does not get through there. So Alexander Bukantsov hangs on to 6th place in the number 34 machine for Europol. Team Virage lead the race from RSGP. So there was a change there out of the first couple of corners. High Class up to 3rd. Battle for 8th place with the white nose is Alden Gudmundsson of Team Thor, and through goes Romano Ricci in the blue M Racing machine. That was a classic down the inside Barcelona first corner pass. Red and white AF Corsa Ferrari is the poleman, Matthew Kurzewski from the USA. The red and yellow machine behind him, also run by AF Corsa, that's Custodio Toledo. He's second in GT3. Right behind him, Kessel Racing's black and orange, 3rd place Ferrari. Battle for 3rd place in LMP3, flashing the headlights. Oscar Bitter for Team Virage. He briefly got up to 3rd place in the first corner, but High Class Racing's Jens Reno Muller has got in front of him in the number 20 machine. The Dane doing a great job of hanging on right now to that top 3 position. But it doesn't look like Oscar Bitter is giving up the challenge. Down the straight they come for 3rd. High Class with in the tow, flashing the headlights again. Team Virage's Oscar Bitter. And there's another battle right behind. James Sweetman under pressure in the Cool Racing car, and he makes a mistake, goes in too deep under braking, and through goes Alexander Bukantsov. He moves up to 5th, and now Sweetman with company from behind. Trouble for the Iron Dames. That's the Lamborghini of newcomer Celia Martin, their German driver. Has there been contact there, or has she spun? Spinning the 10th place car of CD Sport, and Shahan Sakis and his teammate can't avoid Christian Short. More motorsports, Mark van der Snel in the gravel at turn 1. Cars off everywhere at the moment. Here's the battle for 3rd place. Jens Reno Muller being dive-bombed by Oscar Bitter, the Team Virage car, and on the inside of him, Alexander Bukantsov goes by them both, or does he? Bitter's still there. No, Bukantsov gets both places, I think. High Class losing 2 anyway, but no trouble. Oscar Bitter, that must have been contact with the Europol car. He's in the gravel as well. So he went up 1 and then off in the gravel. They just go out of shot in front of the High Class car, who will have seen everything. But it does look like there was contact with the Team Virage machine that put Oscar Bitter in the gravel. And this is what happened to Mark van der Snel. Contact with Stefan Aust in the Rinaldi Racing machine. Safety car is out. It's all looking very good for Team Virage. 2 cars in the top half dozen, but it's all gone very wrong. There's Oscar Bitter stuck in the gravel. He'll need a tow. In the pit lane, his teammate Jamie Falvey. He led the race. It looks as though there is trouble with the car. Bodywork coming off, never a good sign. Safety car remains out. RSGP with the lead, but Jamie Falvey, it's all over, isn't it? The end of their promising race. Mark van der Snel being recovered, but no recovery for Team Virage. A slender chance of the 59 car getting a point maybe, but 44 is done for the day. The safety car remains out, and Steph Wentworth is at Team Virage.
Yeah, I'm gutted. I'm not ashamed to admit I cried on the in-lap. But yeah, the car was mega. If anything, we had a better race car than we did a quali car. And I was a bit annoyed with the quali result. I thought we had it there. But yeah, just really disappointing. Obviously, Mina didn't get to drive, and it's not it's no one's fault. It's just one of those things. Sometimes it happens.
Back to racing action.
Green flag, green flag.
And as the lead trio break away, James Sweetnam for Cool Racing under pressure from Christophe Lapierre in the gold and black Racing Spirit of Le Mans, but right behind him, flying down, Romano Ricci. Now he can't go inside. Can he go outside turn 1 into turn 2? We know it can be done, but it takes courage and skill. He can't quite squeeze through there. Didn't have enough of an overlap. And still James Sweetnam for Cool Racing under pressure for 4th place in that 3-way battle. RSGP leading, into Europol in 2nd, High Class in 3rd. And then the 3-way battle for 4th. Ahead of Team Thor, and the 2 CD Sport cars seem to be no worse off for their earlier collision. Oh, trouble there. That is Clement Moreno for MV2S Racing. Right in the middle of the track, and they can't all avoid him. There's trouble. That's a Kessel Racing Ferrari, and that is Team Virage. Oscar Bittard down the inside of this GT3 battle. Not enough room at the apex, knocks the number 12 car of Frederick Jousset into a spin. Battle for 4th place rages on. James Sweetnam still ahead of Christophe Lapierre and Romano Ricci. Ricci watching as Lapierre goes down the inside. That's a good move, and I fancy he rather caught James Sweetnam by surprise. Fabian Michel still leading here for RHGP. Into Europol just 1.3 seconds back in 2nd. Here's the battle for 3rd in GT3. Kessel Racing's Andrew Gilbert. The Ferrari under pressure from Stella Motorsport's Audi, driven by Darren Malkin. Stella Motorsport back for their 2nd season of the Le Mans Cup and the only team running the Audi R8. Pole sitter and race leader Matthew Kurczewski bringing the AF Corsa 51 Ferrari in to hand over to Alessandro Balzan. And the overall leader is in as well. Fabian Michel handing over the RSGP 85 car to his young teammate Adrien David to take his first race stint in Le Mans Cup. New lead battle then, Dino Lunardi for Edex Sport and Christophe Lapierre for Racing Spirit of Le Mans. Just 0.2 of a second in it as they cross the start-finish line. They are nose to tail, carving their way through traffic, and that was very close. Number 10 machine of Christophe Lapierre almost in big trouble. CD Sports number 11 is in from Chapard, taking over from Christian Short, who started the car. Fresh out the pits, CD Sports Franck Chapard with the yellow nose stripe, with both Cool Racing cars behind him. Down the inside goes the 87 of Adrien Clomenil. He's taken that car over from James Sweetnam, who started it. And now look at David Drew trying to go the long way round the outside of the CD Sport car. He's going to run out of road. Yes, he's way out on the gravel there, but comes back on. Real heart in the mouth moment. Here is the Stella Motorsport Audi now in the hands of Alex Acker, their German driver. Behind him, AF Corsa's Riccardo Agostini. That 88 car was in 2nd place in the first part of the race. But right now, trying to find a way by the lone Audi. Riccardo Agostini in the Ferrari really sticking to his guns. Alex Acker having to be very conservative with the line, tight up to the apex to try and make sure the Ferrari can't sneak through. But that's not making him quick off the corners. Riccardo Agostini all over the back of the Audi. This time he squeezes through. Does he have enough? No, he doesn't. The Audi comes back underneath him. Remains in fourth for now. It does look like the Ferrari's just got a little bit more to offer than the Audi does. This is a tough battle for both drivers. Clean, close, and hard fought. Race leader remains the number 85 car from RHGP. It's Adrien David, the rookie, who's at the wheel. Their debut going very well, both for the new driver and the new team. Here's the battle for 7th, Franck Chapard for CD Sport with 2 blue and white cars behind. The first is Team Thor 77, Colin Noble. The second, number 7, Nielsen Racing, and that is Wayne Boyd. Colin Noble definitely trying to size up a move as he looks down the hill here. Sends it nice and early to the apex. Has he got enough of an overlap? But he really doesn't. There was no contact, but there is there. He bumps his way through. Wayne Boyd trying to go long around the outside. Scott Morvan, 6 in GT3 in the high-class racing. Porsche, they took over from Nick Jones. Ooh! And there's Franck Chapard. Rally crossing right out, almost to the grass by the marshals and the barriers. That's a long way off for the number 11 machine. And that really will have been a heart-in-the-mouth moment for the CD Sport driver. High-class racing closing in on RHGP. This is Tommy Foster with the rookie Adrien David in his sights. The gap's come down now to just 1.2 seconds from 2.2, just 3 laps ago. GT3 leader Alessandro Balzan has more space on his side, 5.5 seconds nearly ahead of the Kessel Racing Ferrari 74 in second place, with AF Corsa's 88 car now up to third. Replay here of what happened to Patrice Lafargue from EDEX Sport. The first of these 2 cars dive bombed by Marius Fossard into the final corner. The Racing Spirit Le Mans car goes through, but looks like Lafargue got onto the dirt on the outside and just didn't have enough grip. Back with our race leaders, and this is Tommy Foster now poised to pounce. Adrien David hanging on in the RHGP car number 85, but Foster all over him, and they've caught a battle in front as well, and that is the 99 More Motorsport car of Max van der Snel with Riccardo Graciafilo in the Team Virage entry. They're not battling for the lead, but they are going to affect it surely as they go through the double-waved yellows. The leaders close in on them down the straight, but it looks as though the Brazilian in the Team Virage car is making a move down the inside. He is.
One more time. It's a double yellow flag at turn 14. You have to be ready to stop at any time.
Leader trying to follow them through as the 99 car comes off the curbs though. Max van der Snel slows him right down. Tommy Foster goes around the outside. The high-class driver has the lead of the race. And that's what back-marker traffic can do to you. Adrien David now in second place.
Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed. Leader to slow down. Leader to slow down. Please give me a gap. Safety car to slow down.
What unbelievable timing for high-class racing's Tommy Foster. Got the move done just as the safety car gets scrambled. And that means that there is a car now, the 99 More Motorsport car, between the leaders. Alessandro Balzan still leading in GT3 for AF Corsa, and it's a Ferrari 1, 2, 3, 4. AF Corsa, Kessel Racing, AF Corsa, Kessel Racing, and Stella with the Audi, the best of the rest in 5th. Top 3 in GT3 though, covered by 3 seconds. There's the leader, black and orange, second place Kessel, red and yellow, third placed AF Corsa. And the LMP3 cars at the restart probably are going to have less effect on that battle. High class with RHGP's 85 car third in the queue, and the RSGP car can't go by the backmarker 99, and that gives our race leader a chance maybe to run away at the restart if Max van der Snel in that 99 More Motorsport car is not absolutely on the money when it comes to the restart. Inside the final 10 minutes in Barcelona, safety car has rushed off. We are ready to go back to racing.
Green flag, no overtake before the line. No overtake before the line.
Tommy Foster, High Class Racing, sprints away. Mistake there from Max van der Snel in the More Motorsport number 99 car. Runs out wide, has to lift off. And that means that Adrian David can't go by him. The 85 car now under real pressure. Rick Kern in the Inter-Europol car, and right behind 87, that's Adrian Klomenil as well in the first of the two Cool Racing entries. Wow, fantastic stuff, but just hanging on is Adrian David, but only just. The car snapping underneath him as Inter-Europol and Cool Racing give chase. The 97 Cool Racing car is next up in the queue, followed by Racing Spirit Le Mans a couple of cars further back. Then there's the battle there. 77, that's the white and blue Team Thor car of Colin Noble, and 7, that's Wayne Boyd for Nielsen. That's the battle for 7th and 8th place as well, and they're side by side once more down the hill. Right behind the number 10 Racing Spirit Le Mans car that's been held up by the CD Sport number 11 that's a couple of laps down. Oh, and this is going to be really tight. CD Sport car trying to stay out of the way and out of harm's way. Keeps out of the gravel. Meanwhile, Alessandro Balzan, as we expected, with real pressure from behind. Kessel Racing's Fran Raider Mateos is right with him in that number 74 Ferrari. The third place car didn't quite get close enough. That's the second AF Corsa machine, and an LMP3 car just breaks that little battle up there, giving Balzan a breathing space for the moment. But that bright yellow Hagley by T2 Racing LMP3 car will want to go by him. Inside the final 4 minutes in Barcelona, Tommy Foster leads for High Class, and the gap now out to nearly 3 seconds over Adrian David and the R-Ace GP machine. And it is going to take some twist of fate to hand victory to the 85 car now. Trouble for Racing Spirit Le Mans out in the final moments here in Barcelona. But it will be victory for High Class Racing.
You are the winner, yeah! You are P1, gap 7.3 to P2.
A massive margin for High Class and Tommy Foster. And in GT3, it will be victory for Alessandro Balzan and AF Corsa Ferrari.
We won! Woo! Let's go, mate, let's go. Amazing job. You are the best. Grazie ragazzi, grazie. Wow.
Thanks, guys. Wow, says Alessandro Balzan as they win in Barcelona. High Class coming out on top from R-Ace GP and Inter-Europol competition, completing the LMP3 podium. It was an all-Ferrari affair in GT3. AF Corsa's 51 car winning the category from Kessel, and AF Corsa's 88 in third. A few cars had hard luck stories, but the only non-finisher, 44 from Team Virage. Let's hear from our happy winners.
It's fantastic, it's really fantastic. I'm now in LMP3, my first race. Fantastic, and what a job the team have done, everybody, and mega stint from Tommy. He just overtook P1 just in the right moment. It's fantastic, really well done for the whole team, and especially for Tommy. Brilliant.
High Class take the top step in third into Europol's Rick Cohn and Alexander Bukansov, R-Ace GP's Adrian David and Fabien Michel. At High Class, Tommy Foster and Jens Reiner Muller, who raced in GT3 for the last 2 seasons, they take victory. And the points lead goes to High Class Racing as well. Ferrari swept the top 4 places in GT3, but it was the 51 car from AF Corsa that came out on top.
The beginning was a bit interesting, to say the least, but the car was fantastic. The AF guys did great. The car's fantastic all race. And yeah, so first race here, hopefully they're all like this. I don't know, we'll see.
AF Corsa's Custodio Toledo and Riccardo Agostini took third. Kessel Racing, Andrew Gilbert and Fran Raider second. But the top step to Matthew Kurczewski and Alessandro Balzan. The championship's top 4 are all in Ferraris, but a post-race penalty for Stella's Audi drops them to 6th behind the High Class Racing Porsche. And that's all she wrote from Barcelona. Next time out on the 4th of May, it'll be the Circuit Paul Ricard at Le Castellet in France. We'll see you there.